Hi there everyone, this is Dr. Lynch and I'm going to teach you today how to use self-service in order to check your degree requirements and also to take a look at your transcript. Now please note that my RCC looks a little different from yours, okay? So when I log in I have my icons at the top. You're looking for an icon up here that says self-service. Mine is down here, it says faculty self-service. When we click on that, you're going to be taken to your profile, and you'll want to make sure that you can see your profile. We're going to look at a profile together in a second, but if you have any trouble finding your profile, please let me know. I'm going to look up one specific student's profile, and it's our fake student, Rocky Hawk. He's not a real person, and that's important because I wouldn't want to use a real person for what we're about to do today. So I'm going to look him up, and this is not something that, unfortunately, you have the ability to do, but as an advisor and a faculty person, I do. So this is Rocky Hawk, and what we can see is that he has not yet registered for any courses for the spring. I do hope that changes. The first thing I want to do is show you how Rocky can connect to the DegreeWorks audit system, which will help him understand his progress in his degree. Down here at the very bottom of his profile page, there is a tab called View DegreeWorks Audit. And if I click on that, it's going to launch a new tab. And this is a relatively new piece of software that RCC is using, and it's really quite useful. So right up here at the top, you see that Rocky is in the Accounting AAS degree, okay? He also has some other degrees that he's in. He is actually pursuing 4 degrees at once, 5 degrees at once, which is pretty amazing. And so if you are pursuing more than one degree, you would be able to see them in this drop-down menu. And if you have questions about that, you can always let me or your mentor know. We also learned some other information about Rocky. He's in his second year. He's in that accounting degree that I mentioned. The program that he's in is the Associate in Applied Science. For most of you, it's going to be the Associate in Science or the Associate in Arts. And Applied Science is more of a technical degree that's more oriented toward the workforce than it is toward transferring. And then the college, the school that he is in within RCC is Business and Professional Studies. And that's because the accounting degree is under the School of Business and Professional Studies. Right here we have a snapshot of his progress toward his degree. So we're looking at the accounting degree, he's about 60% there. If we switch and look at one of his other degrees, you can see that when I make that change, things change a little bit over here, right? So he's in a liberal arts, humanities, and social science degree, and he's a little bit further along in that degree. We're actually going to stay here and use this degree for the rest of our time, okay? Now, in this first section, anything that's red is something you immediately want to pay attention to. So right now, RCC does not have Rocky's official high school transcript. And that's a problem because he needs that in order to graduate. So this is where Rocky would need to reach out to admissions at RCC or his high school to figure out, where is my official high school transcript? Did it ever get sent? If not, he'll have the high school send it, and then RCC will be able to check this off so he can graduate. The other thing Rocky doesn't have is an Introduction to the Schools course. Now, most of us here in the honors program take Honors 101 in our first semester, okay? If you did not do that and you have never taken Honors 101, you'll need to take that in your second semester, okay? If you are further along in your program, you're in your third or your fourth semester, you will need to probably take either Honors 101 or the Intro to Your Schools course. So for example, we don't offer Honors 101 in the spring because we don't have enough students to run the course. So you could take the Intro to the School of Arts and Humanities if you're majoring in English or you're planning to major in history or art. If you are more pursuing a degree that is social science, like psychology, or you're interested in sociology, something like that, you would then take the School of Education and Social Sciences Intro to the Schools course. So you just want to make sure you've done that, either Honors 101 or one of these other classes. And if you have questions about that, you reach out to your mentor or to me. And then what you'll see here is that Rocky's still missing some program requirements and some general education requirements. If we scroll down, we look at his whole track, and we see that he has done English 101. Okay, he actually transferred that in from Albany, but he has not yet done English 102. Now there's been an exception here. The registrar has processed an exception, so that looks like that's been fulfilled. But initially it looked like he had not done college writing 2, English 102. For you all, this is going to be English 103 and English 104, right? Your requirements are that you've taken the honors college writing, unless you came in with 101 or 102 previously, and then your mentor worked with you on that. We always require students to take at least one of our English writing courses, even if you've come in with both as a high school student. Then we see that Rocky took Speech 101. And he also took a math course. He took statistics. We see the grade that he got and when he took it. We see that he still needs a natural science course. We see that he has already taken a history course. It looks like he transferred that over from Westchester Community College. We see that he's taken Performing Arts 112, which is currently counting as his humanities elective, but that's modern dance, so it could also count as his exercise and human performance requirement. Remember, there are some performing arts courses, including the dance courses and theatrical stage combat courses, that can satisfy your exercise and human performance requirement. And so I'll just skim down a little bit here to look at what he still needs. He still needs a multicultural studies course, and we can see what the list of those available courses are that he could take. He still needs a general education course in one of these categories, other world civilizations, the arts, or foreign language. He still needs some electives. Okay, he has some, but he still needs 6.5 credits, so probably 7, in anything except these courses listed here. Okay, and he still needs that exercise in human performance, but we can definitely make this class, this PER 112 class, count for that. So this is a really easy way to check your degree requirements. Now, the computer is not always right. It is fallible like all computers are. And so if you think that you should have gotten credit for a requirement, but the computer is not telling you that you have it, please let your mentor know. Okay? And they will also look at this with you as you are moving forward in your degree. Now, one last thing I want to show you about this, the what if function, which is so fun to play around with, and it's really helpful. Let's say that you might think about switching your major, okay? You can click over here to what if. And if you are interested in exploring, well, how far along would I be if I switched from liberal arts, humanities, and social sciences to, let's switch to math and science, right? What happens if I were to switch? Now, note, this does not actually accomplish the switch. This is a what if. This is a thought experiment, okay? So we're going to do natural and physical sciences. Rocky is sort of thinking, yeah, I think I might be interested in majoring in biology or chemistry. What would happen if I switched my major, my degree, to natural and physical sciences? Then we're going to hit process, okay? And if he did this, so if he switched, not sure why that's, there we go. We just had to click the little arrow. Let's see. Hang on one second, everybody. This didn't seem to work. We're just gonna do here with concentration. We're gonna do biology. Maybe that'll help us out a little bit. And we'll hit process again. Okay. So what it should be showing you is, it should show you the whole degree and what he has. I'm sorry that it's not working right now, but it should work. Let's see. Let's try something else. Let's try communication media arts. Let's see if that works. Okay, it does. So that was just a little glitch there. If you run into a glitch like that, you let us know. Okay, they happen. You let me know, and I'll let the records department know, and I will let them know about this little glitch. So if Rocky wanted to switch to communication media arts, now he can see he's 44% of the way, right? He was 66% of the way for that general arts and science degree, the liberal arts and science degree, the humanities and social science, but he's only 44% of the way for this degree. So he would have some more work that he needed to do, some additional classes he needed to take. But you can explore all throughout this degree, what would you still need? So the what if button is really, really helpful. And again, if you run into a glitch, you just let me know, okay? Now, one of the other things I want to show you, we're going to go back to Rocky's page. We're going to look at his transcript. And really quickly, I just want to show you a few things about the transcript. First of all, if you also have a hold on your record, that's going to mean that you won't be able to order an official transcript. You won't be able to register for classes for the next semester. So you want to resolve that hold as soon as possible. What kind of hold does Rocky have? If we go back to his student profile here, you can see that he has some registration notices and that he also has a hold on the far side of the page, okay? And it might be a little bit hard to see right now, but that's going to be opposite of registration notices. So if you also have a hold, make sure you click on that and you look and see what is the nature of the hold, and you work with your mentor to resolve that. Let's go back to the transcript, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to say we want to see all the courses that Rocky took for credit, and we're selecting self-service here. I'm not sure why you have to do that, but you do. And we're going to see everything, all the programs that he's enrolled in, and then we're going to see his whole list of courses that he's taken and courses that were transferred in. So he had a bunch of courses transferred in from Westchester and from other places, and then we scroll all the way past those, and we get down to his RCC courses. And then you're going to see he's taken, he took Speech 101, but he withdrew. He took Statistics and got a B, right? He took Math 102 and he got a B. We don't even offer Math 102 anymore. So you see the record of all of his courses and his grades. You're also going to see his GPA. So if you look at his GPA cumulatively, he's at a 3.3 GPA. That's a little bit lower than about like a sort of a B plus kind of GPA. And so that is Rocky's situation. And you can do this for yourself. In fact, you should. You should always check your transcript. If you ever need an unofficial version of your transcript, you can print this page as a PDF. How do you do that? So I'm on a Mac. I'm going to hit Command P. You might hit the Windows sign P or whatever you have, okay? But you're going to go to the screen where you would be printing. And what you'll see is that instead of printing to my printer, I'm going to save it as a PDF. Sometimes the button is down in the lower left corner. Sometimes it's up here. It may vary depending on you and your computer. But you want to save it as a PDF. You hit save. And then this would be an unofficial transcript that you could use to send to a college that wanted it, or a job opportunity, or an internship opportunity. If you are doing something that needs an official transcript, that's different. You have to have RCC send that directly, okay? And I've covered that in my my video about the Common Application and then ordering transcripts to support your work in the Common Application. So this has been a review of DegreeWorks and of looking at your transcript. I hope you find it helpful. Please reach out to your mentor or to me with any questions at all. Thanks.